All right, in some education news tonight, state officials have unveiled a $40 million plan to enhance school safety. Education Superintendent Ellen Weaver, Governor Henry McMaster, and law enforcement officials all got together today at this newly repurposed Center for School Safety and also Targeted Violence. It's going to have some very specialized training there. News 19's Becky Buds explains.
The Center for School Safety and Targeted Violence will be inside of the old Gilbert Elementary School. The goal is to provide training for law enforcement, teachers, school personnel, and even the public in an actual school setting.
If our students and our teachers aren't safe, nothing else matters.
SLED has used the school for active shooter training since 2017 with the permission of the local school board.
We can't recreate this at the police academy or anywhere else. We can't recreate long hallways, cafeterias, gyms, stairwells that we have here in a school like this.
Now it'll be available for broader use. Chief Mark Keel says 2 full-time behavioral science unit agents will work on site, perhaps counseling students before problems arise.
We'll provide mental health first aid for children and adults and rescue task force training with our other first responder agencies like our fire and EMS.
State Superintendent Ellen Weaver's 2024 budget request includes $20 million to local school districts to make safety upgrades like bulletproof glass, door locks, and renovating entrances. She's also asking for $5 million to implement a digital mapping system in every school in the state. This system aims to provide real-time information to police officers responding to emergencies such as shootings at any given school.
We know that the ability of law enforcement to understand the situation and the dynamic into which they are moving is absolutely essential when minutes matter and lives are on the line.
Weaver and Governor McMaster also want $13 million to finish the goal of putting a law enforcement officer in every public school in the state.
With SROs, they serve more than just as a defense to the schools. They very often are counselors, they're mentors, in some cases they're teachers.
SLED hopes to have the building fixed up within 6 months. Reporting in Lexington County, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
All right, thank you, Becky. About a month ago, Lexington 3 received a Department of Justice grant to improve its school security measures on its campus. The Director of Operations for the district says Lexington 3 is just one of 4 school districts in the Palmetto State to get this grant. He says the district probably got the maximum amount of grant money because the district submitted a well-rounded application asking for improvements to security measures on campus beyond just their camera systems. Security measures he did not identify for the safety of the students.
We brought in the South Carolina Department of Education. They have an Office of School Safety. We came in and walked all 4 schools to evaluate the things we can do. We also work with our local police department, and we also walk the schools just to look at safety.
He says students across the 4 campuses will likely not notice the changes implemented by August of next year.
The Kershaw County School District has also rolled out a new security measure in all of their middle and high schools. The Continuous Learning Center in Camden is the first school in the district to implement the new weapons detection system. The system looks to see if there is any metal on the student or in anything that they're carrying. It can detect a 1-inch piece of metal and even vaping products.